Matthew and the Holiday Image team began the process of installing the illuminations at the Time Warner Center. They have to assemble 12 massive stars and hang them 85 feet in the air from the top of the atrium. And they have to do it fast. The installation needs to be finished before the stores reopen at 8 a.m. While the rigging team prepares to lift the first star into place, 3 crews on the ground are busy building and testing 11 more.
In an ideal world, they should be assembling 1 star per hour. Right now, we're at about 2 hours a star.
With the crew on the ground running behind schedule building the stars, it's up to the riggers to pick up the slack.
The stars weigh 1,000 pounds. They're enormous. They get put together in 14 pieces, bolted together, and they fly 85 feet in the air. Every star has a spot in the ceiling. It's all gridded out. They're set at certain height levels. They all have to face a certain direction for the lighting to work. Everyone working on the project knows where the star is going before it starts moving.
The team will have to hurry, but the riggers can't rush. One wrong move and they could risk dropping one of these 1,000-pound stars to the atrium floor.
In theory, if something failed, it'd be quite a disaster.
The team works as fast as possible through the late-night hours, building and testing the stars, then raising them to the atrium ceiling. It's 7:30 a.m. by the time the last star is fixed to the roof. With everything in place, the rigging job is officially complete.
You know, it's like having children. You know, you're never going to say that you love one more than the other. But I don't really subscribe to that type of parenting. Yeah, this is my favorite baby.
The Time Warner Center stars are scheduled to be illuminated at dusk tonight. So while the public eagerly awaits the unveiling, Holiday Image moves on to their next big job, Lord & Taylor. For over 100 years, Lord & Taylor has been a staple of the New York holiday scene. The retailer is credited as the first to create Christmas-themed window displays instead of showing off its merchandise. The store recently had a major renovation, updating its classic look with a crisp, contemporary design.
At Lord & Taylor, it's traditional, but using not so traditional materials and really responding to a redesign of the main floor.
To achieve this goal, Matthew and his team will decorate 17 columns with ornate crystal chandeliers, made up of over 21,000 hand-strung lights, 800 glitter snowflakes, and over 6 miles of strung crystal. Preparing and installing the decorations will take over 3,500 man-hours to complete. To make the installation deadline, Matthew must get approval from Lord & Taylor for his chandelier prototype.
So it's obviously raw, it's going to be powder-coated white.
So what's going to be the total weight of this?
The total weight, it's approximately 155 pounds would be the max.
Okay. Yep. So you're saying it's the total weight with everything on it, it's 150?
Around 150, 155 max.
But our limit was 120.
Okay. So we should just make sure that everyone's on the same page with the weight.
Definitely.
The Lord & Taylor building dates back to 1914 and still has the original ceiling intact. Scott and his team still worry that the plaster work will be unable to support the heavy chandeliers.
My concern right now still is the weight of the actual structure, and once all the crystals and lights are added to it, we've never hung something directly from the ceiling with this limited amount of support. So I think we're still a little over the limit that we can handle.
We're operating to 120 pounds, and the reality of the design is that it's going to end up at 150. So we're working through it.
Later that night, the Time Warner Center light show debuts. Matthew meets up with his clients to watch the unveiling of the display. They can't wait to see the first Holiday Image display of the season in action.
Kind of wait like all year long to see them and get this like same amazing feeling first night every year that I have right now. I'm really excited.
Each star star houses 9,000 LED lights and 12 strobes, giving 11 million color variations, which light up in time to the music playing throughout the atrium.
This job started with a goal to become iconic, not just in New York, not just in the United States, but worldwide.
Time Warner was a success, but Matthew and his holiday image team still have a lot of projects to go before they can wrap this holiday season. Coming up, the install begins at Lord & Taylor, but due to a problem, Matthew's not sure they have enough time.
Look, they're going to press everyone to meet the date. It doesn't mean that everyone is going to be able to. I mean, that's just a fact.